Morning, Chris. Morning, Pat. Oh, hi. Are you still in Wales, Chris? Are you back now? Oh, I hope you've had fairly... Oh, sorry, I've got marks on my top. I've just put on out the wardrobe. Oh, washing powder, perhaps. Hope you've had good weather down there. Oh, dear. Not keeping up with the housework very well. Back home. Oh, at least you've come back to nice weather. So that's good. It was lovely yesterday, wasn't it? Just stunning. We went out to Webb's Garden Centre yesterday at Richbold. So we just needed to get a pot for Rod's son gave us a wisteria plant. They'd bought two and decided they only wanted one. So we've been trying to think which we'd plant it, but we thought, well, for now we'll put it into a big pot, which we got yesterday. And you know how busy it gets over there, but it wasn't too bad. They've got it fairly well organised. But it's one of those places. Oh, Pat, look! I got my I got my material from there yesterday, but they didn't. It's all a bit childlike, but I thought I don't mind. This is to make my masks, so we'll have a little go at some point. I'll show them when I've got them done. They might not be very good, but hey ho, we'll have a go. So, ready for the morning stretch. I'll just hang on, I think Fran might join us and then we'll get started. And loosen, I need a bit of water. I'll just grab my water and then we'll get started, folks. Remember, we're doing some on the floor this morning as well, so make sure you've got something, if you need to go onto the floor, something to lie on or sit on. And a band if you want a band to help with the leg stretches. Oh, there's my water. Oh, wake up, Caroline. Right, I think we'll make a little start. If Fran's coming, she'll join us anyway. Can you hear the music okay? That's right. So just a nice, relax, give everything a little wiggle. Take a breath in. Take a breath in. I hear a little pause. Hello. Would you join me for a minute? Okay. I'm just going to start with shoulder circles. Ooh, crunch, crunch, crunch around the back of the neck. And then come back the other way. And then come back into place. Shake it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, I'm going to take onto balance onto one leg. I'm just going to circle the ankles. Few in each direction, and then pull and push. Just wake the ankles up a little bit. Lovely. Shake it out, well done. Wrists, slowly circle. Let's work up all the little joints, and then we'll get onto the bigger areas. Both directions. The other way, shake it out. Feet slightly apart, soften the knees and just do a nice small chalk circle in front, come across the belly button, across the face, and gradually we'll make that a little bit bigger. Come out and across. Last one. And then take hold of that imaginary ball and circle both shoulders together. Change direction. And then we're going to take that into a figure of 8 and take it across the body. Not too big on the knees yet, just a small sideways movement. And now it's just start to push the water, both hands pushing across the body. And then we're going to just place the hands onto the hips and just travel across. Now staying with this travel, just bring the chest forward so you've got a little bit more stretch at the back of the hips. Still supporting the body weight onto the legs. And then bring that tummy in, come side to side again and rest. Well done, bring the feet in, shake the legs out. Shoulders back, just reaching up. And out, reach up and out, reaching up and out, reach up and out. Now take one hand out and just bring it across and open. Bringing it across and open. Lovely. And then come back to both hands. Come up and out. Out. And then back just to the one hand. Come across and open. And relax the arms down, well done. We're just going to take the foot forward and back. Just start to move the legs a little bit now. And at the end of this, stay at the front for me and just circle round and swap the legs over. So tap, just forward and back. Doesn't have to be very big. Just get the muscles moving a little bit. And then stay at the front, circle round, come in and down. Do that one again. Stay at the front, circle and change. You can go, I'm going a bit fast, but you can go at any pace. Stay at the front, circle round and shake the legs out. Well done. Breathe in and out. Shake it all out. This time we're going to bring the knee forward and tap back. Swing forward, tap back. Doesn't have to be a high knee. It can be a very low knee, just to get that hip moving a little bit more. Now we'll get ready for some bigger stretches and change the legs. Little march just to rebalance everything. As I say, you do it any height. shake it out. Shoulders back, up onto one toe, come across and open, across, open, and across. Hello, you come to join me. Open, cross, open, and then change the legs. Good boy. Across and open. Nice and relaxed. One cushion out perhaps. Across, open, and relax. Well done. Now, we're just going to take the foot out and arc it round. So it's a nice sort of gentle circle coming around, across and around. Across, around, across. And change legs. Get your balance. Across and around. And now we're going to bring the legs back, feet apart, and just again side to side. Make sure your shoulders are back and down. Turn the toes out slightly, hands coming out to the side, and just a gentle reach to the side. If that doesn't feel right for you, just keep the body weight in the centre of the knees. You can have palms down. That feels better on the shoulders, palms up. Then bring the hands back to the centre and bring that body slightly forward, so we're stretching a bit more into the hips. And then come back to the centre, tuck the bottom under and shake it out. Okay. Now staying here, we're going to come over to one knee and up to the corner of the room. So we're coming over and up. So make sure the legs are wide enough that you feel some stretching in the movement. You can turn the whole shoulder to increase the stretch. You can take the hand on the outside of this knee, which will bring that stretch a bit further, or you can just stay here to make it a bit smaller, because you're still getting the stretch, it's just not as big. So middle position, just tapping the knee and coming over and up. One more, and bring the feet together. We'll come back to the other side in a minute. Shoulders back, breathe in. Just come up on the toes for me. Lovely. Trying to keep this level. Bring the knee forward. Good. Now take one foot to the back and just push down and up. Push. Lovely. So just stretching the ankle back down, all the energy going to the back, push. Middle finger, push back. So we're going to bring the shoulders slightly back and down as well. It's just push, let go, push, let go, push. Good stuff. Last one, shake it out. Other leg. So start with the ankle, push it down, push down, push down. How am I doing for time? Let's keep an eye on the time. So we've got to get some floor work in today. Middle finger, push back, push back, push back. Good. You want to feel it really just gently pulling those shoulders down away from the ears. Last one. and shake it out. Well done. Feet apart, and we're going on to this other side now, so shoulders back. So let's just start and just warm the movement up again, and then when you're ready we just start with the hand on the knee and open. Then if you want to twist a bit further, you can come to the outside with the hand, and if you want to keep it a bit smaller you can just bring the body over. It's more about the reaching up, or as equally about the reaching up as it is the twist. Lovely. Last one, and then come back to centre, shake it out. Well done, stay where we are. Relax the shoulders, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's bring it right back up to the shoulders now. Lift one shoulder only, it doesn't matter which one, and then lift the other. Now stop there. Bring the back of the hands together and hold it. And open, do it again. One shoulder, and then the other, hold it. Bring the back of the hands together. And let go. And up, up. Bring the hands a little bit higher this time, but hold. A little bit higher and hold. Last time, lift up, and then bring the hands just in front of the shoulders and hold. And out, well done, shoulders back. Bring one elbow down into the waist, just down into the waist. Just bring it up and down, relax and down. Now this time, stay up. Just stay up there and then bring it over. Keep a space between the ear and your arm. Lift, lift, lift. Shoulders back. And then the other elbow, just bring it down, let go. Down, let go. Down, down. One more. Stay up. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you get to here, lift. Breathe in, shoulders back. Just bring the knee up and point the toes all the way down. So focus on pointing the toes down and bring the knee up, point. Point. And shake them out. Okay, now before we go onto the floor, just want to do a little bit of work on here. So, relax the shoulders. Breathe into the back and try and pull the shoulders forward. So as I breathe in, breathe in. One more, breathe in. Now, staying where you are, You can either just bring the hands onto the front of the legs and arch the shoulders, or you can bring them a little bit further down. So I just want you to get a nice stretch across that upper back. Drop the head down, relax the neck. Now if you're happy there, you can go a little bit lower. You feel a bit more stretch lower down. And then roll up. Slow, slow, slow. And open wide. Well done. Now the following exercises, we're going to move on to the floor. I'm just looking for my, oh there it is. If you want to do them standing, just do the variation. The knee drop on the floor is this one standing. So it's just opening the knee out to the side. When we drop both knees to the side on the floor, you're just going to do loosening the waist. Okay? Right, have a sip of water if you want to now, before we go down onto the floor. Where's my phone? Here we go. Oh, that's great, Pat. I just saw you went and had a good walk. Lovely. It's nice, isn't it, Withall Park? Where's my water? Right, here it is. So. Right. So just make yourself as comfortable as possible if you're joining me on the floor. Relax the shoulders. Take the arms slightly away from the body. Some people prefer hands down, it makes the shoulders feel comfortable. Some people prefer palms up. Whatever you feel makes your shoulders most relaxed. And then just stay there for a few seconds. Let the body just adjust to being in a new position. You want to open the chest and really let it sink into the floor, so you really get the benefit of being on the floor. Try and let go. Now remember, if you're standing, any movements that I say up to the ceiling, if you're standing, it's just in front of the chest. So then you'll be in the same position. So hands up to the ceiling, or in front of the chest, and just lift the shoulders forward. Lift up if you're with me. And then both hands together. And let go and float them down. Well done. So we're going to start now with the knees. So one knee at a time, or taking the open and closed. So we just let one knee fall open. Try not to grip the muscle. And come up to centre. Let the other knee come open. And come centre. And open. And come centre, well done. And open. Come centre. And open. And centre, one more, open. And centre, well done. Now keep the knees central again. I'm just going to pull the belly button into the floor, tilt the bottom under, just do a pelvic tilt and let go. So if you're standing for this, you're just going to tilt the bottom under, let go. On the floor, we want to imprint the back into the floor and let go. So it's a nice way of just getting a bit of extra movement here. That's one, and back to normal. So staying here, bring the feet a little bit closer to the bottom. You need to have feet flat on the floor. If you're standing, you're just going to take a heel out in front. But with me, you're going to slide a heel away from you. Push the heel away, keep the pelvis fairly level, and slowly bring it back in. Take the other heel away and bring it back in. Take it away and bring it back in. Take it away. And just do that once more on each leg. Keep one leg close to the bottom. Slide and push the heel away, and the opposite side. Okay, we'll come back to that. Keep the feet there, lovely. Hands again in front of you or with me out to the ceiling. One hand to stay still, the other hand to slowly, slowly, slowly open. Rest it on the floor. Pull the tummy in and bring it back. Take the other hand out, oh, my radiator's in the way. Take it out wide, onto the floor if you can. Come back up. Now if you find that quite easy, both hands together. If you don't find it easy, do one hand at a time. Tummy's tight before you lift the hands back together. Pause here, one hand behind, one hand down by the hip. So above the head, by the hips, stretch the middle fingers, come back together, swap over. Exactly the same if you're standing. Last one, come back together. Relax the hands down, well done. Now bring one knee into the chest. If you're standing, don't do this bit please, because you won't be able to do the next bit. And then we go back to doing the full stretch leg. Holding one leg close, stretch that other leg out. And bring it back in and swap over. Stretch it out, the other leg. And bring it back in and swap it over. Now if you want to, you can take this into a long leg and slide that other leg out. Bring it in, swap it over. So you can either keep the knee in or a little bit harder. Hold it up, stretch it out. And come in and relax, well done. Standing, if you're standing, take the feet apart and you're going to do a side to side movement. If you're with me, one foot open onto the knee, bring that foot close to the body. We want to open this hip here. One hand gently on the knee and just push away gently. And let go, swap the legs over. Other leg up, and just gently, just a gentle pressure. And let go, well done. Bring both knees back to where they were, hands by the side of the body, breathe in, and both knees coming over together. And with standing folks, you're doing a figure of 8 or pushing the water across the body for this one. And then come back into centre, pause. If you're standing, you're going to give your lower back a massage with your circling hands. If you're with me, bring one knee up, relax the foot. Bring the other knee up, relax the foot. Circle both knees together. And then back the other way. Hands behind the knees, take a breath in, breathe out, pull them in, stretch. And relax down, well done. Breathe in, breathe out, good. Now staying back here where you are, one hand now, elbow bent 90 degrees, push down onto the floor. Hello. Yes, not be recommended. Can you two go outside, please? Come on, out you go. Come on, out you go. And change your arms. Up arm, 90 degrees, out to the side. Come on. Come on. Come on. And bring the arm in. Both hands up to the centre. Both elbows up. Lord. And relax the arms down.
Here.
Come on, boys.
Come on.
Go.
Alfie.
Go and get a snack. Come on.
Thank you.
Sorry about that, folks. Right. Hands back up again. Now, the elbows might not touch in this position. I don't think that most of us will. Doesn't matter. As long as your hands are together, just bring the elbows as close as they can. And relax. Well done. Shake the arms out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now this time, hands loosely at the back of the head. We're going to stretch the back of the neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pull the tummy in. Lift the head up and gently bring it forward. Now let the head sit heavy in the hands. Don't try to hold the head up. Let the hands now support it. and slowly down. Hands back up above the chest. Now this time, instead of the whole arm, it's the elbows. Elbows come out wide. Hands stay up in the air. Push up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Elbows wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, last one, and float the arms down. Come over onto your side and come up onto an elbow. Now if you don't like doing side work, you can just stay on your back and bring the leg into the chest, okay, instead. So you're going to come up onto your side and we're going to have one leg away from the body, the heel in line with the hip, straight leg on the top. And we're lifting the waist underneath and just pushing the heel away, trying to lengthen down the back of the leg. And if you're standing, we've come back into a heel in front of the body. Now from there, we're going to bring this knee forward and rest it down on the floor. That's all we're going to do. Just rest that hip, open it up. Keep the rest of the body nice and straight. Bring it back in line. Push up into a seated position. Come to a nice seated position. If you find it hard to sit up straight, which a lot of us do, just put a little cushion under the pelvis to lift the pelvis a bit, and it does help a lot. And then bring soles of feet together and just gently relax the legs. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, if you're standing, we're doing side leg bend. About 6 seconds, 7 seconds on one leg, and then come up tall and swap to the other side. And relax. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Breathe in and let go. Come over onto the other side. Find a nice comfy position. Bottom leg bent for balance, top leg straight out, pull the waist up underneath. We're thinking about lengthening the back of this leg, so pushing the heel away, and if you're standing, as I say, heel out in front. Lifting that waist up in the middle, and then bring that leg over, and just let that hip rest. Sometimes it's helpful to have a cushion here, because if your knee doesn't want to come all the way over, you can just rest it on a cushion. Now from here we're going to come all the way over and come up onto hands and knees. So just push yourself back up. Take your time. I know sometimes coming over from side to front or back. Just take your time, make sure you're not lightheaded. And then coming up, nice box shape, elbows under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Drop the head down, pull the tummy up and arch the back. And then come back to a flat back, stay there, and then those who want to sink the centre of the back. This move isn't for everybody. Lift the bottom and lift the head. So you'll know if you've been told to avoid certain movements with your back. But if you haven't, just do it a little bit. Sometimes the moves feel awkward because we haven't done them for a long time. and sink. And push the bottom back. Take the hands wide and just relax. Now, you can either go here or hands under the head. So either support the neck or hands wide and drop the shoulders. And then slowly come in, bring the hands in, push yourself back up, shoulders round, take a breath in, well done, bring in, just check, have a good look around, not lightheaded, circle the shoulders. Slowly come up to standing. Oh, crunch, crunch. Well done, folks. Oh, my glasses. Can't see anything without my glasses. Oh, how are we doing, folks? Are we all okay? That started us off for the week. I know the timetable hasn't come out. I don't know what's going on with me at the moment. I just seem so tired all the time. I just think it's one of those, you know, we get these times, don't we, in this strange thing that suddenly you think, oh, where's my energy gone? But all the classes will be on this week. I just haven't quite decided what we're going to do in them. But the timetable is more or less the same the whole week. Stretch until Friday morning. Tuesday 10, Wednesday 10, Thursday 10, Friday 10, Monday night Zumba. So all the main classes are there just the same, with the additional weight loss class, which I will post out today a little bit about. So I hope that set you up for the day. If you're joining me tonight, I'll send you out the link. There'll be the Zoom link or Zin Studio or Zoom for the Zumba tonight, Zumba Live. So I'll post that out for you later on. Get my head back in gear. Right, have a lovely day. Enjoy the sunshine. Really glad you got out. Withall Park's lovely, isn't it? So nice if you get there before it's busy. So I hope you enjoyed that and see you all soon. Okay, bye for now.